When it comes to insects, wasps are often viewed as the bad guys. They can be aggressive and have painful stings. However, there's more to these insects than meets the eye. After all, they are the ones that help the world's ecosystems function. They pollinate flowers, control pests, spread seeds, and help decompose carcasses. With approximately 103,000 species of wasps discovered on our planet so far, stay with us as we are looking at 10 of the most beautiful wasps in the world. Found from northern Mexico to southern Canada, as well as on the Hawaiian Islands, the blue mud dauber is quite a treat to the eyes with its metallic blue coloration. Unlike other wasp species, the blue mud dauber is a solitary insect. It nests on its own, often taking over abandoned nests from other mud daubers. Once it locates a place to live, the wasp transports water to the site. The liquid softens the nest, allowing the blue mud dauber to reshape it to suit its needs. However, the female wasp will create her own nest out of the mud if no vacant nest is available. In ecosystems, blue mud daubers perform two important functions. First, the adults help flowering plants by spreading pollen from one to another while they feed on nectar. Second, they serve as a natural control for spiders, as the mothers capture and feed the spiders to their carnivorous larvae. Found in the tropical regions of Africa and Asia, the emerald cockroach wasp is absolutely beautiful to look at. But the more you know about this beauty, the creepier it gets. When it comes to reproduction, the female of this species would sting a cockroach twice to deliver venom. The wasp's stinger is so well tuned to its victim that it can sense where it is inside the cockroach's dome to inject venom directly into subsections of its brain. It delivers an initial sting to a thoracic ganglion and injects venom to mildly and reversibly paralyze the front legs of its victim. A biochemically induced transient paralysis takes over the cockroach, where the temporary loss of mobility facilitates the second venomous sting at a precise spot in the victim's head, in the section that controls the escape reflex. As a result, the roach will first groom extensively and then become sluggish and fail to show normal escape responses. From here, the wasp, which is too small to carry the roach, then leads the victim to the wasp's burrow by pulling one of the roach's antennae in a manner similar to a leash. In the burrow, the wasp will lay 1 or 2 eggs between the roach's legs. After hatching, the wasp larvae would eat the roach, making their way into the roach's body to pupate and finally emerge as fully grown wasps. Native to Australia, the Australian hornet is not a true hornet, but a type of potter wasp. This insect is absolutely beautiful to look at, with its mostly orange, with a large central black patch on the top of the thorax. Being a member of the potter wasp subfamily, the females build large nests in sheltered positions using mud. The females then search for prey around trees and shrubs before sealing the captured insects inside the nest's cells. The wasp's larvae then feed upon these insects for nutrition and development before emerging as gorgeous Australian hornets. Ranging from New England to Florida and west to California in the United States, the blue-winged wasp is unmistakable with its unique appearance. The abdomen has a distinctive, fuzzy, rich, rusty patch with 2 ovals of yellow. But appearance is not the only thing unique about this wasp. In fact, the males and females would perform a courtship dance where they would fly low to the ground in a figure 8 or S-shaped pattern. After that, the female would burrow into ground in search of grubs, particularly those of the green June beetle or the Japanese beetle, to lay an egg. The wasp larva then pupates and overwinters inside the body of the host. Found in Europe and Asia, the mammoth wasp resembles a very large elongated bumblebee with its length of up to 4.5 centimeters. As a matter of fact, this species is the largest wasp found in Europe. They are most likely to be noticed in the warmer weather when they are around flowers seeking nectar. Even though they pose no threat to humans, this wasp is often mistakenly considered dangerous because of their striking colors and intimidating size. This and degradation of habitats have caused a big concern for the future population of mammoth wasp in some areas where they occur. Giant Scoliid wasps, also known as megascolia procer, are solitary wasps that can be found around Indonesia, mostly on the islands of Java and Sumatra. These wasps have a wingspan of almost 12 centimeters, which makes them one of the largest wasps in the world. As beautiful as it seems, this species of wasp has a quite scary life cycle. It is a parasite whose host is the scarab atlas beetle. The wasp would paralyze the beetle with its sting and places an egg inside of it. Once the larva of the wasp hatches from the egg, it eats the beetle while it is still alive and pupates inside of its remains. Despite being ruthless, these wasps have absolutely gorgeous iridescent wings. Another species of extremely large wasps are tarantula hawks, spider wasps that are known for preying on tarantulas. The bodies of these wasps can grow up to 5 centimeters in size, and they are also known for having beautiful, brightly colored wings. The tarantula hawk is another parasitoid wasp which behaves similarly to the giant Scoliid wasp. It paralyzes its prey and drags it to its nest to consume it as living food. It would lay one egg into the prey, which continues feeding on it once it hatches. Tarantula hawks use their brightly colored bodies and wings to warn potential predators of their ability to administer lethal stings. Their stingers can actually be quite long, and their sting is considered to be one of the most powerful insect stings on the planet. Cuckoo wasps, or emerald wasps, is a very large cosmopolitan group of over 3,000 described species of parasitoid wasps with highly sculptured and brilliant metallic colors. The surface of the cuckoo wasp's exoskeleton is covered in tiny, dense pits, which gives them an almost glittery appearance. Because of that, they've been nicknamed emerald or jewel wasps. But not everything about these guys is as lovely as it appears. The cuckoo wasps are so called because some species lay eggs in the nests of other solitary wasps and bees in a manner analogous to some cuckoos, which lay eggs in the nests of other birds. The cuckoo wasp female places her egg in the unfinished and untended nest of another wasp or bee. The nest is later sealed by the owner after she has placed her own egg there, along with food for her future larva. Once hatched, the cuckoo wasp larva either eats the other larva or starves it to death by devouring all the food. Found worldwide, eucharitid wasps are probably the most fashionable parasitic wasp in the insect world, with a perfect mohawk tuft on its head, clever enough to camouflage itself in the ant colonies to survive and grow. Wasps from these Eucharitidae families specialize in attacking the ants through its various developmental stages, use them as hosts, and finally survive on them. The mother eucharitid wasp lays her eggs on stipules of the leaves or the stems of the plant, more often plants producing extrafloral nectaries that attract multiple ant species. These ants would feed on the sweet nectar before becoming victim of the wasp larvae, an example of unique food chain formed for survival in nature. After around a week, the wasp larvae hatch and would attach themselves onto the ants, moving around in search of food or to other insects that carry them to the ant's nest. Once in the nest, these wasp larvae would start feeding on the ant larvae for nutrition and eventually develop into adult wasps. Found from Europe through to East Asia, the ruby-tailed wasp is a type of cuckoo wasp, known for their beautiful reddish-colored abdomen. If seen up close, the glittering wasp is considered by many as one of the most beautiful insects on the planet. The ruby, emerald, and ultramarine colors bear comparison with hummingbirds. Just like the other cuckoo wasps, the female ruby-tailed wasp would search for nests of other solitary insects, in which eggs have already been laid. The ruby-tailed wasp then lays her eggs in the same nest. When the ruby-tailed wasp larvae hatch, they eat the host larvae and complete their development.